Hi, this is Rockin' Robin. Welcome to our channel, Rockin' Robin's Garage Sale Finds. Today, I want to talk to you about some tips to jump start your sales. Right now, sales have been very slow. It depends on what you sell. Some people say they're very high. But if you need to jumpstart some sales at this time, whatever time it may be, I have some 9 tips for you that I think you're going to find very useful. First, I want you to know that we do sell on eBay. We sell on Poshmark, we sell on Facebook Marketplace, and we sell at the flea market. I don't know where you sell, but if you sell at any of these or any other places online, I think these tips are really going to help you. So stay with us. We'll be right back, and we'll give you some good stuff about how to jumpstart your sales. To our channel, we've been selling for 20 years, and we've been selling on eBay almost since the start. We've had some good times, some bad times. We've had enough where we've owned a store. We've made thousands and thousands. I don't want to say exactly how much, but we've made a ton of money, enough to pay for our house, a lot of different things on eBay. So we have been doing this a long time. And there's often going to be slow times, and you're going to say, what can I do to get sales moving? Well, we have some ideas for you. The first one is, if you only do buy it now, start running a couple auctions. Now, what the auctions will do is they'll bring people to look at them. Maybe you'll sell some items too low, but maybe you want to put up items that have been sitting for a while that you need to get rid of out of your area. If you have an eBay area and it's getting too full, you need to get rid of items if they've been over 6 months. I have some items been for about 2 years. Those items I'm going to have to put on auction and get rid of. You can start at 99 cents, $9.99. It depends what they're worth, what you bought them for. You got to get rid of them, but it jump starts the rest of your store because people start looking at your store and different items when you have auctions. The more eyes on one item, the more eyes on all your items. Tip number 2, if you're going to do that, even if you're not going to do that, be sure to tell people in the description to look at your other items and combine shipping. I find that if I sell one particular collectible, say I have 10 of them, as long as I tell people to look at the other ones, they'll buy 2 or 3. I will sell them in lots if I tell people to combine shipping and that I sell others. You need to tell them that in your description. You can't just sit there and just have them all listed and think they're going to know that. Let them know. It helps. It makes more sales to buy a larger quantity of items. Another thing is that if you go to the marketing page on eBay, there are coupons that you can put on Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is that how you social media, and they will give you things that you can give to people. Say, if you have people on Instagram, you might say, hey, here's a 5% coupon or a 10% coupon. What would you like to buy in my store? Why don't you come take a look? And they'll get 5% or 10%. And you'll know because they have the coupon that it comes directly from Instagram or it comes directly from Facebook or wherever you put the item. Now, it makes people you don't know, or people maybe you do know, take a look at your store that never did before. It's a good way to get things going. You've had where you have a store and you take off 5% or 10%, but coupons, people like coupons. Coupons have existed for a long time, and there's a reason why that coupons exist, and it's because they work. So try that coupon, go to marketing on eBay, and put them on your social media page. Other thing I said is you go into the store and you lower things by 5%. Have you? Maybe you haven't. Why don't you try lowering everything 5%? Sometimes that sets off a chain reaction, and before you know it, you sold a lot of items. It's worth a try. There's no reason why not to. I've had it work before. I'm going to try that one very soon, or I'm doing 5%. Maybe you just need to reword the title. Maybe the title is missing something. Maybe you misspelled something. I have done that. Oh boy. Maybe something in it, a keyword is missing. Maybe you need to go through and see if you could reword some of your titles. Sometimes little things like that make a huge difference. I make so many little mistakes and then I go back, I can't believe what I missed. And sometimes it'll sell right away. So go and reword your title. If you think it's funky, go and see what some other people have. Maybe they have similar titles. Maybe they have some word that you didn't have. Go to sold items, see how they worded it. Sometimes I'll just go to a sold item, and if it's exactly the same as mine, I'll just copy and paste their title. Maybe they did something right. Maybe the way they had the words. Who knows? Give it a try, because you never know. I want you to, I'm going to put up a flea market tip right here. If you do flea markets, this is really good for you. If you don't, well, maybe you should start. But this is a short little flea market tip that I do every Friday. So watch it. Flea market tip of the week. See how I always say in front of your booth you have to have something big to draw people in. Now, I don't mean big furniture. This type of thing. Some people always need that. This they always need. I'll show you on the other side. They're not real big, but they're stuff that will draw people in. That's the type of stuff you need to have in the front of your booth. This is Rockin' Robin, and that's our tip of the week. Okay, my next tip to jumpstart sales is maybe to take a new photo. Maybe your photo's dark. Maybe you can't see everything. Maybe you just need to add a couple more photos. You know, you could take like 12 on eBay. I don't do that many. I usually do 5 or 6. Some items you only need 1. Some items you only need 3. But do you need more pictures, or is your picture blurry? Is your picture, the background terrible? Can you not see something on the item? Again, look at other people's who sold and see if their backgrounds are better, see what angles they took them for. I mean, you have time right now. We're not able to go get a lot of items. You need to sell the what you have. Take a look at everything. See what you've done wrong. And if you've done nothing wrong, don't change it. But if you think there's something wrong, change it right away. Don't wait any longer. You have time. Do it now. Maybe if you need to jumpstart sales, you need to find a new genre. Maybe you're selling the wrong thing. Have you thought about moving to something else? Is there something, say you sell all clothes and nothing's happening. Maybe you have some books in your house that you want to sell. Maybe you have some video games, maybe some DVDs or CDs. Maybe you want to put those up and see how they sell. Maybe if you switch your genre around or increase on it, that you will get more sales. You know, it could be that that particular genre is slow right now. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It doesn't mean you have to stop altogether. It just means maybe you have to expand and find something else as well. So give something else a try if things are slow right now, because you never know what's gonna help. Now, another tip that I do, my 8th tip, is when I'm finding some slow sales, sometimes I will lot 3 similar items together, like 3 shirts that are by the same maker and the same size. You might want to put those together. You might want to get 3 CDs that are the same genre, like country music or rock and roll or classical or whatever. You might want to lot some together instead of selling them individually. Sometimes that increases sales. I have done it where I've sold things in 4s and 5s and found that jump-started even the 1s and 2s, because they would buy those 4s and 5s and look whatever else I had and know that they can combine shipping and just add a couple more on. So, you know, if you start putting things in lots, give it a try. You start with 1 item that you have and put it 2 or 3 together, as long as if it's clothes, you know, the same size or the same maker. If it's like I said, CDs, the same genre, things like that. And sometimes it helps to jumpstart sales. Now, my last idea is maybe to use promoted listings. You see at the bottom, they'll ask if you want promoted listings. And I hate to use promoted listings. I feel like eBay takes enough of our money. But once in a while, it helps your entire store. If all you sell are games and nothing's happening, if you promote one of them, people might look at that and you're having your thing, because I told you, see my other items. I have more items, you know, put a lot in your description, make them look at other things. And that one's promoted. They might look at other things go in your store. It won't be just that item that you're promoting. It seems like it is, but it's not. Now, when you do promoted items, one of the things I found is I won't promote it for more than 5%. It seems like, eBay's taking a ton of our money in the first place, and now they want more. So if the item up is higher than 5% or they want more than 5%, either I'll go down to 5% or I won't do it. I'll choose something else. Be very picky what you promote, because some items don't need promotion. If it's the only one you have up there and there's not a lot, you looked on eBay and there's maybe 3 of this item, don't waste your time promoting it. If there's 50 of this item, you'll need to promote it. But if you got to promote it more than 5%, it might not be worth it. It might be better off for you to just leave it as it is. I have found that either I'm giving eBay more money than I want because people will make an offer, and then by the time they make an offer and I sold it and I had that and then this and that, I didn't make money. So be careful when you use promoted items. Use it on just 1 or 2 items, and be careful. Make sure you're using it when there's a lot of items. Make sure you're using it for the right thing. Make sure you're promoting your other items. Do a lot of different things with it, but don't spend too much money on promoted items. Otherwise, all you're doing is costing yourself money. And who can afford to do that right now? Well, thank you for watching my channel. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please subscribe, hit the like button, and you're welcome to leave a comment, because we love comments. And if you hit the bell, what happens there is you'll be notified when we have our next video. And we try to come out with a video, I say every other day, but lately we've been doing one every day because there's just so much information that I want to pass along that I feel like I need to do one every day. So do that, and look around your house, see what you can sell, and go make yourself some money. This is Rockin' Robin. I can't wait to see you again. Take care.